What's good, guys? Welcome back to the official Unorthodox YouTube channel. My name is Gio, and today we got a performance review on the best big man shoe to date, and that is the Peak Taichi Flash 1.0. So very briefly, a lot of the reviews online do talk about the materials. The upper is a textile and a mesh. It is very thick. It is very padded inside the shoe. There are also layers of what Peak is calling a dynamic ribbon. So that's this part right here. It goes all the way around the body of the shoe. In the middle of the shoe is your midfoot lockdown, which is a neoprene. And all the way to the back of the shoe, it is again a mesh upper with a synthetic leather in the back. Also, there are a lot of cagings present on the shoe. It is on the side and it is on the back of the foot. So this iteration of the Taichi cushioning is the caged version compared to the running version. The tongue is the lightest part of the shoe. It's the only ventilation present on the shoe. And another thing to notice is the laces. So it's textured and it has that 3M look aesthetically, but functionality wise, these do tend to unravel because of the type of material and the waxing on top of the laces. So double knotting will be required just to play in the shoes. All right, so let's move on to the fit, and I want to talk about that as we're lacing it on. But first, our little Mr. Rogers section. So the fit is very spacious. Again, it is very well padded inside. So it would not be bad to go down half a size. If I were to play in them like a full 5-on-5 game, I would have to really yank the laces down just to get just the smallest bit of containment. So the fit, it is definitely a wide foot shoe. And is it a free flowing shoe? Is it a restrictive shoe? It is definitely a free flowing shoe. All right, as I put them on, what I did notice is the break-in time of the shoe. It is very fast. These are pretty much good out the box. So as you can see, any direction that I jab or whatever move that I like to do, if I have a pivot foot right there, the shoe is just flowing just the way I want it to. So jab in any direction, spin move, little fade away, you're good to go in any direction. What I noticed is the traction pattern. The traction pattern is herringbone, and that traction pattern, as Peak likes to call it, the Taichi traction pattern, so it's half. Sadly, it is a little bit on the laggy side. It is a little bit on the clunky side. So guards who do like to depend on that one-to-one feel, that court feel, this is not for you. And which adds to the argument that this is actually a big man shoe. All right. So moving on to the best part of the shoe, and that is the cushion and the support. And to showcase that, I'm just gonna go through a few big man moves. So typical big man move when they still existed is grabbing it in the paint. Make sure you got that sitting on the chair type position, leaning on your defender. And when I'm in this position right here, I can always go power dribble inside, or I can always do a hook shot. What's so important for these shoes is when support and cushion does tie in together, the shoe really does help me stay upright, making it very comfortable in the post. Also, another big man move is when I get in the paint, I'm doing that position, and I could always swing it outside to a shooter in case the double team comes in, or I could isolate myself, swing the ball, big man move, score the basket. Okay, so one more thing to note. The problem with the prior shoe that they did try to put this technology in was the TP7, and the TP7 really did lack a torsional plate, which is not a problem here because they got that plate. Even the Peak website did tend to address this ever since it got reviewed by Chris. So the torsion is not really a problem. Really comfortable when I do a jab step and a shot. Good job, Peak, for fixing that prior problem up. So overall, looking at the Peak Taichi Flash 1.0, aka the Lou Williams shoe, It is labeled as a guard shoe because it is tied to a guard, but all the aspects of this particular basketball shoe, it is actually suited for a big man. It is pretty much like a LeBron shoe. So does it grip or does it slip? It's on the grippy side, but it is a dust magnet, so you just got to keep in mind that wiping is essential for these shoes. That thick rubber outsole does tend to pick up dust quite easily. And it is both absorbent and bouncy because of that unique polymer smart material that Peak is saying, which actually softens up as you walk and toughens up when you play in it. So you get that bounce and you also get that push upwards when you are jumping off of them. The performance of the shoe is lagging, but if you are a big man and you love cushion, this would be the shoe for you. We did get this off of Lazada Mall, so Lazada and Shopee are good places to get your shoes online. Just make sure you go to the mall portion because that is the certified and true market. So for the price of a little under 4,000 pesos, this is a good shoe, bang for your buck. Just keep in mind that you will not be getting any court feel. The traction is a little sloppy, the fit is inconsistent, but because of this review, I hope you got the right information before purchasing these shoes. So with that being said, thank you. See you on the next shoe.